guys? We're back. It's Noah of Soaring High Marketing Solutions for the Soaring High Podcast. I'm here dropping another session, another episode here for you guys. Love to stay connected with you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys follow me and follow the business agency on all the social platforms. We're definitely there to help connect with you guys and be able to offer a lot of insights, strategies, a lot of different things for us to be able to connect with you guys and show you exactly what we're about and how we can assist you in your business to help you guys grow, help you guys get found online, help you guys drive more traffic, and help you guys be able to get more leads and more booked appointments onto your schedule. So today, I just want to share a quick episode with you guys. I had this thought coming out of the gym. A lot of people that I speak with, a lot of prospects, a lot of business owners, they're always hesitant when it comes to marketing. Heck, they try to do it themselves and then they get frustrated by the process. They get tired of trying to figure out themselves, learning all these different platforms and algorithms and all these different things because marketing, like I said in previous episodes, is not one single thing you do, but it's a series of things that you do over a period of time because marketing is always changing, adapting. You got to be always doing it. The only thing you can do is just be optimizing and adjusting and strategizing, but you can't just start it, stop it when things get busy, stop it, and then hope when things get slow to be able to turn it back on and then start picking up from where you left off. It just doesn't work like that because it just takes time to implement, to get onto the platforms, to get the machine, created, then running and operating, and then to keep it going and keep it consistent. That's a big thing why a lot of people, a lot of business owners fail with their marketing is because they don't um give it enough time, they're not consistent with it. When it comes to marketing, you want consistency and you want frequency. People got to see you over and over and over again for a long period of time before they decide to do business with you, to either buy your product or buy your service. So we're definitely here to help you navigate all those ups and downs and all these different turmoils you see when it comes to marketing. So we're here to help you understand it, be able to capitalize on it, and be able to help you guys push and promote to get in front of your ideal audience and target, customers and clients out there. So driving out of the gym, I was thinking, why do a lot of business owners, fail when it comes to marketing? A lot of times it's because, they just get stuck in their own head in the mindset of, I'm good. I work off of referrals, I'm word of mouth, I'm busy right now. Right now is a slow time. Or honestly, they just overthink it sometimes. Sometimes they just overthink it. They feel they need to know it all before they actually get started and actually implement it and actually take action and execute. That's why with us, when you partner with us, like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to try to learn it yourself. We'll be educating you along the way. We'll be letting you know exactly why, whatever strategy, whatever proposal we're presenting to you, why we want to go that route. We never just say whatever. We do Facebook ads, we do Google ads, and just leave it as that. No, we have an exact detailed strategy on the audience, on the budget, on the ad spend, on the number of traffic you're going to receive, exactly what's the breakdown, demographics, ins and outs, interest, all of that stuff when it comes to running a campaign that you want to be successful with to be able to make sure that you get the results and the leads from it. So we never leave our clients in the dark. We always make sure that we do our research or analysis to understand the business, understand where you're coming from, how you're positioned, how's your market, how's your industry, how are your competitors, and how you position online. So we understand the strategy that we need to implement to in order to get you in front of your ideal, audience and clients out there. So whenever we propose it, we let you know exactly why we're proposing it and what we're going to do in forms of deliverables to ensure that we get you the traffic, get you the leads, get you the appointments, get you visibility and awareness online. So a lot of business owners, they don't understand it. They come from old school mindset, the online game, the digital space, advertising and marketing as we know it is always changing, always adapting. And some of the old methods still swear by them. They still have a place in marketing where they're doing outbound marketing, with cold calling, prospecting, door to door, flyer distribution, postcards, mailers, events. There's so many things out there that you can still do that is going to complement whatever we're doing here in-house with Soaring High, helping you with your online presence, your digital marketing, and your online advertising. We take everything digital, you do everything more local, everything more hyper focused, but it complements because whatever you do on one side Then you'll see on the other side, whatever you do in person, with flyers or postcards or networking events, they're gonna look you up online. They're gonna see your Google reviews, your listings, they're gonna see your content. And if they see your content and then you're able to connect with them locally, send them a flyer, meet them at an event, some type of, outbound thing that you're doing, then it's gonna help reinforce, the initial marketing that we're doing. So this is why marketing is all connected. That's why we believe in an integrated approach to ensure that we're helping you, get to your ideal client and audience. So I know a lot of times we as business owners, we want to overthink it. It makes it sound too complicated. It sounds like a foreign language that we just don't understand it. So, people are always going to fear what they don't understand. So if they don't understand the platforms, the strategies, they don't understand the algorithms, especially now we're integrating AI into a lot of this. If they don't understand it, they're going to fear it, they're going to, retreat from it, and then they're going to just try to fill that void with something else. So that's what we're here to help be your growth partner to ensure that we're helping you understand what we're doing, understand the need of it, understand the game plan that we have for you, the strategy, and ultimately, we'll be updating you on a daily, weekly, monthly basis with reports, with reporting. We monitor the campaigns, monitor the traffic, ensure that we're always optimizing and being able to adjust as we need to. So many people just don't start when it comes to marketing. I have here a few notes that I wrote down. So, as I said, most people don't start. Why? Because they fear what they don't know. They know the algorithms, the platforms, the strategies, how it all integrates. That's one thing I always hit upon is how our marketing integrates with your website, with your SEO, with your page search, with your Google ads, your Facebook ads, with your social media strategies, with your email automation, text automations, all these different services work together in order to get you in front of your ideal audience, your ideal client, and get them to book onto your calendar, get them to book an appointment with you. So this all integrates, and that's why we're successful here at Soaring High. It's because we develop the right strategy, that we utilize various platforms and services to ensure we get you the results that you're looking for. And month after month, we build upon that. We're getting further reach, more leads, more traffic, more flow, more conversations going, and we're always tweaking, optimizing all the various campaigns that we're running for our clients. So the truth is that you never feel 100% ready to start with marketing. It may be because you don't understand it, maybe you don't have the budget. You got to start where you're at with what you can. And we have options here at Soaring High that we can provide financing for you to be able to get you some upfront capital for you to be able to spread it, for a few months of covering a marketing budget to ensure that we're able to build the marketing machine. We're able to get it up and running and then have it be able to pay for itself months in, because it all takes time to implement. It all takes time to get results. We do our part to ensure that we're getting you, calls within the first couple of days, weeks, month, to ensure that, we're being successful in what it is that we do. We just can't guarantee the results. We can't guarantee because we're not one of those agencies that tries to oversell you and try to sell you a dream that we know it's not going to happen, especially a lot of business owners that we work with. Some of them depends on how they're positioned online, how long they've been investing, what have they been investing in, how have they been getting results from what it is that they invested. Unfortunately, some of these companies, they come to us saying that they tried marketing because they try to do it themselves, and they don't understand it. They tried it, failed because either they didn't understand or have a right strategy for it, or maybe they invested just too little. Sometimes the investment that you put into it, is that you trying to invest into a stock, invest into, Bitcoin, you want to put $100 into it and kind of see where it goes. Obviously, that's going to take a long time and need that asset, to really, have a huge jump in order for you to make some good profit on it. So you are coming into the marketing game with the false expectation, with the false illusion that a lot of these agencies and companies out there try to sell you on, that, it's going to be a small investment and we're going to help you blow up. No, whatever we provide, with our proposals or strategies, they do have an investment behind it to make in order to get you the results that you're looking for. So maybe you spent too little on the campaign. Maybe you spent too little time. Maybe you ran it for a couple of days and you didn't see any traction, so you just shut it down completely. You didn't spend enough to hit the ideal reach that you needed to hit with the area, the location that you're running. You don't have any content online that's being able to support and back up and put you in the right position. So then your ads have a further reach, have a further audience, grasp that they can take in the marketplace. So there's just so many different things out there. So, either trying to do it themselves, they failed and burn it, or they've been burned by other marketing agencies that now they're just, they know they need it, they know it works. They're just maybe scared to get back in the game, be able to get back in there and, really understand what it is that they need to do in order to get the results and hit the goals that they're looking to hit. So, um, people are saying marketing, it's the try everything myth. Marketing is about trying a bunch of different things, and then we got to see what sticks, what works. And, that's yes and no is the case, especially if you're, wanting to just jump in and dive into it, then yeah, some of us are just more impulsive. We're just, okay, let's make this happen, let's figure this out. And then, we jump off the plane and then we build the parachute on the way down. And that's good for some. It's not great for the majority out there. So, and that's why you don't have to go and try to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to try to go and learn this yourself. You don't got to try and do it yourself. That's why we want you to partner with us here at Soaring High because we're going to be able to know exactly what works, what doesn't. We dive into the research of the analytics of your competitors, of the industry standards, to know exactly what is that we got to do and what your business needs to do specifically in order for this marketing campaign to work. So instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, we just take the data, we take the analytics of what we know has been tested, has been tried, has been proven, what works, and then we just simply replicate that and duplicate it into your business to ensure that we build you the right growth system to be able to get more visibility, build your online presence, drive more traffic, and get more leads and book appointments on your calendar. So, wow, many try out there trying to find their voice, trying to find what it is that they want to do. Our guidance and our data, we're taking the guesswork out of it and making sure that, whenever we propose something is because we have a strategy attached to it. I was speaking with a prospect the other day saying that they work for this company, marketing agency for I don't know how many months, they pay them I don't know how many thousands. And then, every time they came to them at the table, like they were having to come with the strategy, with the ideas, with the content, with everything. And then, the client is just there like, okay, look, we're doing this work. What are you guys putting into it? So that's what we offer our strategies. Then we have a detailed outline, like I said in the beginning, of what we're doing it, why we're suggesting it, and what we're going to do to make it execute and implement it and be able to make it be effective for you and for your business. So we take the guesswork out of it and we go ahead and with our proven 4-phase growth framework, we're able to ensure that we're getting you the results that you're looking for. Because, we help clients grow with a simple but powerful framework. And that's number one is commitment. You got to commit to the marketing. You got to commit to growing. You got to commit to scaling. Whatever the cost, whatever the investment, whatever I got to do, you got to commit to the marketing, commit to getting known, to being seen, to getting attention, to making your name a celebrity in your space, in your industry. That way you can go ahead and get the business for you and you can grow, expand, scale, build out to other operations, invest into other businesses, other asset classes out there. So you got to first make the commitment to marketing. You got to make the commitment and decide you're ready to take your marketing seriously. So it's not like, okay, we're going to try it and see if it works. We're going to try until we get results. No, you got to keep trying. You got to try and keep trying, keep pushing, keep doing it. The great thing with us is that we're going to let you know exactly how we're performing every step along the way. But the first part of the framework is you've got to make the commitment to take marketing serious in your business. Number two is then we strategize. We build a custom strategy based on our research and your goals. So our strategy is not these cookie cutter template agencies out there that puts everybody on the same packages and the same plan. No, you may be a business in the same industry, in the same field, right in front of each other, but you both all have a different value proposition. You both do business, offer similar services, but you do it at a different, in a different way, different format. When I deal with medical clinics, with med spas and these clinics, they have different devices, different machinery, different equipment that they use in order to fulfill their services and their treatments. Body contouring, Botox, fillers, PDO, all these different services, they've got different products, they got different equipment, different devices that they're partnering with in order to deliver these services and these treatments. So one med spa from the other, even though you're right in front of each other, you offer similar services, you don't do business the same way. You have different staff, you have different, form that you conduct your business, different culture. So we want to make sure we strategize, not just for marketing in general, but strategize for a marketing proposal, marketing strategy specific to meet your needs, wants, and be able to fit into your budget that you have on a monthly basis to grow your business. So we got to first commit to marketing. Number two, we got to have the right marketing strategy. So we're not just, shooting blank, shooting everywhere, but we have a detailed target that we're going after. And number three, we execute and launch across the right channels and the right platforms. We do a combination of SEO. SEO has a few things there involved. We do backlinks, articles, blogs, posts. You got social media. You got different social media channels. You want to then be running paid ads on Google, Facebook, even within those platforms. These are general terms. Then you have different types of ads that you can be running: local search ads, Google pay per click, display ads, banner ads, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook ads, you got Meta ads, Instagram ads. You can post, you can pop up in their feeds and their stories in Marketplace with a video, with an image ad. There's different types of Facebook ads, to get awareness, get leads, get followers, get views, get leads. There's so many different components when it comes to online advertising that is not just in general terms. We speak general. Once we sit down with you and jump on a discovery call, then we get into specifics with you to just for psych the for just for time's sakes to be able to just try to deliver you as much valuable content and information as I can, in these mini episodes to be able to share with you. But I ideally want to be able to jump with you on a 15-minute call to really understand you, your business, where you're at, what you've done, where you want to get to, what are your goals, what's your ambition, what's your big why in your business, and then we can come up with the right marketing strategy to help you realize all of those goals that you have for you and for your business. So number one, we got to commit to marketing. Number two, we got to have the right marketing strategy. Number three, we got to execute and implement across various channels, platforms. And then number four, we optimize, we track, we adjust, and we improve week after week. We're always on top of our game, ensuring that how are we performing, how are we getting results, what can we tweak, what can we optimize. So this is the four-step growth framework that we deliver to clients to ensure that they're committed, ensure that we do our job in strategizing and having the right game plan for them. We start executing and implementing across various channels, having an integrated multi-channel approach to marketing, and then we optimizing. Like I said, we don't stop. We're just always, changing gears, optimizing, tweaking, being able to ensure that we're always, having to optimize the campaigns, the wording, the images, the video, the text, the headlines, the call to actions, the landing pages, all of that. We're always just seeing what's converting, what's not, what are the negative keywords, what do we need to include in there? Can we add? Maybe the client has done a couple more reviews. Maybe they have more in-house, images or videos, and then we can take that, we can replace the stock images and actually put, actual images and videos from that client into their ads as well. Always, obviously, when you're running ads, then you're also, creating content. We're driving more local traffic. We're getting more, likes and engagement on our social post. Our content is being seen across various platforms and channels. So again, marketing is always moving, it's always flowing, but it's got to be always leading you forward in the right direction, building and gaining momentum. So that's why it's very important that we always optimize week after week, month after month to ensure that we're delivering results and that we're always building upon each month that we've been marketing for our clients. So that's a four-step framework in order to help you get out of the rut of no marketing into marketing, commit to it, be serious about it, have a right strategy, implement and take action and execute, and then at the end, optimize to ensure that you're getting results. So we deep dive into your current online presence. As I shared before, we cover 5 to 6 main points. which is your website, your listings, your reviews, your local SEO, your social media, and your paid ads. Even within those six categories, there's many things in between. So if you'd like to get a free online presence report to see how your current business is appearing online, just drop it in the comment section, online presence report, and I'll make sure I connect with you to get you your free report so you can see exactly how it is that you're you're seeing yourself online, how your prospects and clients are seeing you online, and how your competitors are seeing you online. So we always want to make sure that we're strategizing, but then we're also knowing that the competition has been doing this maybe a lot longer. They've got more time, they've spent more money into it. So then we like to do our research on the front end to not just see how you're positioned, but also your competitors, because then we can tap into what have they been doing, what have they been investing, what type of ads have they been running, where are they currently ranked? What keywords are they going after? So we're able to then, see what works, what's been tested, tried, and proven to get results so that we can piggyback off that. And we don't copy, we mimic, we replicate, and we duplicate it to ensure how we can make it work for you and for your business. So that's the opportunity that you have to be able to leap ahead. Because many times your competitors, just like the story of the tortoise and the hare, many business owners, they've been doing it for a long time. They've hit a plateau. They're comfortable where they're at. So they stop the marketing, they stop the advertising. So that's the opportunity for you to gain up on that gap that's there. While they get comfortable and they get complacent, you keep at it, you keep hitting it. You got ground to hit, but you're committed to it. We're doing the right strategy. We're doing this. We're making it grow. So that's why you want to make sure that you partner with us because we'll do that legwork for you to see, what's working in the industry, what's been tested, what's driving results. So we already kind of have a leg up on the competitors in that sense. Now we got to go to the lab. Now we got to go to work, execute and implement the strategy. So then we're able to, shorten that gap between you and your competitor. So we want to make sure that we're on our game because there's a lot of competition here in the marketing world, in your space. There's now a dozen different companies out there that do what you do. So you want to make sure you can stand out and be able to, gain up the advantage and gain that edge over them to ensure that you're being able to, continue to grow and scale your business, which is what we're about here at Soaring High. So we leverage what's already working in the market. We don't reinvent the wheel. We mimic, we replicate, and we optimize it. If they do it, how can we do it better? If they've done it, they've tried it, this works, okay, let's tweak it and then let's put your branding, let's put your voice to it, your spin to it, to ensure that we can get you separation between you and your competitors. So stop hesitating, commit, plan, execute, and adjust. Let us be your growth partner, not just another agency. Book your free discovery call today. Download our free marketing guide from our website. Just download below marketing guide and I'll go ahead and get connected with you to send you one of our free guides that we have. And go ahead and connect with us on all social platforms. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on social. We're here to drop, insights, knowledge, value to you guys to ensure that you guys are staying in the marketing game. You guys don't get defeated, don't get discouraged, don't lose hope. We're an agency out here to beat your partner, to help you get the results that you're looking for. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it by yourself. You don't have to try to run your business and then try to figure all these different platforms, all these marketing techniques, all these marketing strategies out there. Buy this course, buy that course, go to this conference, go to that conference, trying to learn this because as you're learning this and taking time away from your business, your competitors are focused on what they do. They probably hired us and other agencies out there to do the work for them. They've outsourced it, and then you're there trying to learn one aspect of your business, while then the other sides of the business is going to go down. The operations, the finances, the mechanical, the customer service, the sales side, because you're focused just on now doing it yourself to try to save money and do it yourself rather than partnering with us to be your marketing growth partners. And then you can handle the other aspects in your business from delivering the service, delivering the product, customer service, this, doing the sales, doing, the follow-up on the mechanics, the deliverables, the operations within your business. There's so many different components when it comes to it. What we want to do is put you in the right position, put you as a face of the franchise, put you the face of the business. So then you do what you do best, which is getting getting in front of your ideal audience, your ideal clients, sitting down with them and getting those contracts, getting those products sold, signing up those clients to your services. So we're here to make your job easier. So definitely let's connect. Jump on one of our free discovery calls. I'd love to be able to learn more about you and your business. Get one of our free marketing guides so you can be learning about internet marketing, online advertising, and social media marketing. We've got 3 guys to choose from. I'd love to be able to do a one-on-one with you and really deep dive into your business and see if we can be a good fit for you and for your business. So this is Noel, Soaring High Marketing. This is a Soaring High podcast. On to the next episode. Stay in touch.